This time on Andy's Motorcycle Obsessions, I'm going to show you how we got these shiny fins. Ooh, shiny. I've always liked the look, but on the engine that I've got, it never had polished fins. I decided to do it after I received the cylinder head back from Schumann Motorworks. I bought the head in America and it did have polished fins on it, so I thought I'd just continue that theme and do the barrel as well. And like I said, I've always liked it. I think it looks great. So how did I do it? So I got the block back from the machine shop and it was all bead blasted, so it was clean. I didn't have to worry about trying to scrub all the paint off it. So that sort of made it nice and easy for me. But you could still do this even if you did have paint still on there. So the first step was to actually prepare the fins so they could be polished. And the way I did that was they were just rough cast and all over the place. So I just got an orbital sander and I sanded them flat, and then I used the finishing sander with a finer grade paper on it just to get rid of the big scratches from the orbital sander. And then it's just a matter of elbow grease. You just got to be prepared to put in the time. It does take time. So I just used wet and dry paper. Started with about 360 grit and then went to 600 and then down to 1000, and then that was pretty well good enough for what I was doing. So once I got them all smooth, then I put it on the buff and I buffed them up and got them all polished. Then cleaned the head. So went outside and washed it all down and scrubbed it with solvent. Then I blew it dry and waited for it to naturally dry, and then I set about masking it up. So I masked up all the top, the bottom, around the barrels, and then when it came to the polished edges, I just used a pinstripe tape and went around. Shot it with a bit of primer, engine enamel primer, and then painted gloss black, engine enamel. And then while it's still wet is when you want to peel that tape off. Otherwise you can pick it up and start peeling the paint away if it's you get it at the wrong stage and it's tacky. So strip it all off, and then it's just a matter of coming through with a bit of fingers on a rag and tidying up any bits that might have bled through. So that's about it. That's about all it takes. It is hard work. It'll take you a few hours to do, but I think that, the results speak for themselves. So it's ready now to accept the Wiseco pistons, the big bore kit, and then we'll put our big poured and polished big valve head on there and throw the whole thing together and see how we go. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to stay tuned, like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll be back with more from Andy's Motorcycle Obsessions. Bye for now.